Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to Comicreview47. In this video, I'll talk about who is Tim Drake, the third Robin. Tim Drake first appeared in Batman number 436 in 1989. However, although this is his first appearance, he still hadn't been shown as Robin yet. In this issue, he's briefly shown as a small kid with his mother. She asked the Flying Graysons if they could take a picture with Jason. This happened in a flashback of 5 minutes before the Flying Graysons were killed, except for Dick Grayson, who of course would be the first Robin. I thought that was a cool cameo to Tim Drake. Right after the events of A Death in the Family, Tim's origin story started to unfold. In Batman number 440, Batman is fighting another villain of the many that he has. He barely wins the fight though, and he's lost a lot of blood. Now that Batman has lost a second Robin, Jason Todd, his work is a lot harder. We also see that someone is snapping pictures of Batman during and after the fight. He knows that Batman is Bruce Wayne and Nightwing is Dick Grayson. The strange camera person then heads out to Titan's Tower, where he finds out that Dick Grayson isn't there with the little detective work. He enters the building and asks Starfire if Nightwing is there. She says that he left a few weeks ago and hasn't seen him since. Tim goes to his apartment and finds an article that states that Haley's Circus is closing down. That's where Tim will find Dick Grayson, aka Nightwing. It then continues in the New Titans number 60 in 1989. Tim Drake is watching a Haley's Circus act looking for Dick Grayson when all of a sudden the lion attacks one of the performers and actually ends up killing him. Tim figures out that someone drugged the lion to make him go crazy. He gives Dick Grayson a lead on who it may be. Dick then finds out that they were Samson and Pedro who did it. Tim also trapped Pedro, which was already making him a good crime fighter. Tim then starts telling Dick that Batman needs a Robin since he's lost without a sidekick. In Batman number 441, Dick takes Tim to the Batcave since he already knows their secret identities. Tim then goes on to explain how it was that he knew that Nightwing is Dick Grayson and that Batman is Bruce Wayne. He then flashbacks to where I previously said was his first appearance in Batman number 436. He said that he remembered Dick Grayson's famous quadruple somersault since he was still traumatized from Dick's parents being dead and he could never forget that day. At the age of 9, Tim saw a videotape of Batman and Robin on the news and saw that Robin did the same quadruple somersault as Dick Grayson. He put the clues together saying that Robin appeared months after Batman took in Dick Grayson and knew that Robin was Dick Grayson and he knew who Batman was as well. In the New Titans number 61, Tim tries his best to convince Nightwing to be Robin again to help Batman be stable again. Nightwing then declines and Tim says that the Robin legacy can't die. Later in this issue, Batman and Nightwing are both in trouble while Tim thinks that they need to help out. It then continues in Batman number 444, which is Tim Drake's first appearance in the Robin costume. He actually decides to put on the Robin costume and try to save Batman and Nightwing. Tim managed to hold off Two-Face and save Batman and Nightwing from the collapsed building. After being very persuasive to Batman, Tim finally convinces him to have a new partner in crime, a new Robin. Later in Batman number 457, Robin changes his look and dons a new costume with actual pants this time. Tim finally got his own miniseries simply titled Robin back in 1991. It was actually a 5-issue miniseries and it was focused toward Tim Drake's beginning as Robin. Tim felt as if he wasn't ready for being Robin, but Batman said he was. He said that he needs someone who thinks before they act and is more about brains. I feel like this is still true with him today because he's still a smart person in the comics. Anyways, in this issue, it shows how different Tim is from Batman, but is exactly what Bruce needs from a Robin. He also used to train with Nightwing as explained in Nightwing number 25, which also explains their bond and the fact that Nightwing accepted Tim Drake as a new Robin. Tim's mom had also died when he was younger, so that left his dad. Unfortunately, in Identity Crisis number 5, Captain Boomerang killed Tim's dad, making Tim not only the third Robin, but also the third Robin who was an orphan. He later became his own hero, also known as Red Robin, which is also a burger place, but that doesn't have to do with anything about Tim, so we'll just move on. Red Robin got a series in 2009, and Tim was no longer Robin. This is similar to what Dick Grayson did as he also quit being Robin and became his own hero. In the New 52, Red Robin was in the Teen Titans series with a new costume design. I actually like this one because his hair looks cool. Anyways, in the Rebirth storyline, Tim Drake is still Red Robin, but his costume just looks like a Robin outfit. The only difference is that he has a double R logo on it. Jason may not be the best fighter in the Bat family, but he is still incredibly skilled. His most useful weapon, however, is his intelligence, which allows him to best his enemies. Tim is also a master detective, which is why I personally like him as a character. Another thing to mention is that he went missing in DC Rebirth Detective Comics and presumed dead. His whereabouts are unknown. Tim Drake has appeared on other media outside the comic world. He has appeared in the new Batman adventures as Robin, and most notably in Season 2 of Young Justice, which was a really well received show. Read these comics to find out more about Tim Drake. What do you guys think of Tim Drake? Is he your favorite Robin? Leave a comment below and be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more comic book videos. I'll see you guys next time.